Hey guys, what's going on? This is going to be a little pickups pickups video just because I got a couple games I'll show you guys. Keeping with my when I get a game, I get a few games, I'll just show you guys. I'm not going to wait for a month or a week or whatever. Just because I haven't really been reviewing anything lately. A lot of my video game time has been going. Oh, the little that I have during school. I have about 7 or 8 weeks left of school. So once that's done, I will be playing games. I'll probably do a lot more reviews. At least for the channel, I haven't reviewed anything in a while. I think at least a real review. Um, but just with the website, is what I've been really focusing on. I'm a writer, so I really I enjoy writing, and the hits that we've been getting on the page are just fantastic. So whenever I make a video, I'll put it in the description for you guys to check out. If you can bookmark it and check it out every day and stuff, and comment on the stories that we write and the reviews that we do and stuff, and listen to the podcast, it'd be just fantastic because all my subscribers are really great. And I'd really like to hear everybody's opinion on what me and my friends are doing, because that'd be really cool of everybody. And I think there's a lot of good content on there. We do reviews. We do a lot more impressions than reviews, just because we I'm not gonna say a lot more, but we will give you impressions, quick impressions, like I would do on here, on the website. We just put up a Battlefield. We put features up, reviews and stuff like that. So please check it out and just continue to check it out if you have checked it out. But this is gonna be a pickups video, like I said. Got two NES games, a SNES game, and a PS3 game. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm back on GameTZ.com. I think I may have listed that or told that in my last video, but if not, I'm back on it. Mostly buying games and selling, not really trading. Just because I don't really like to trade. Um, so I bought a few games. Three of these are from there, and then the other one's from Play and Trade. But the first game I got is Blades of Steel. I got this as a throw-in to my SNES game. But it's actually in really good condition. There's not box or anything, but if you haven't played Blades of Steel, play Blades of Steel because it's awesome. Um, it's just a great old school hockey game. Some of my fondest memories, some of my earliest memories of playing the Nintendo Entertainment System when I was 4 years old, 5 years old. Um, come and are of Blades of Steel. It's just so great. For some reason, it has aged well. Graphically, it hasn't, but gameplay-wise, it has. Um, and it's just an awesome game. Just check it out if you get the chance to or have not yet, which I'm sure many of you have. But the other NES game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. This is probably my favorite. This is definitely my favorite on the NES. The arcade games, TMNT 2 is good, but it's not as good. And then the first game really wasn't that good in my opinion. But this game is just awesome. I have another, just like Blades of Steel, some of my earliest gaming memories come from, uh, this game is involved in those, playing it back when I used to live in Queens with, if you guys, some of you who don't know what Queens is, it's a borough of New York. It's right next to the city. It's where the New York Mets play. Yeah, so I used to live there. Now I live on Long Island. And, but some of my earliest memories come from this game. It's really good. It's got good action. It's harder than I remember playing it. Remember it being. I think Turtles in Time is a lot easier, but it's really good. It's held up well. I think it's not just for nostalgia value. Some of it is just for nostalgia value, but a lot of it is just good, clean fun. Sorry, just got a little parched. Um, But that's enough for those two games. This is basically the main reason why I want to show you guys a pickups video. I have a new rare game, which is pretty cool because I, I'll be, I'll admit it, my collection doesn't have many rare games in it. I have a few. I have Eco. I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the PS2. Uh, I would say that that's it, to be honest. I really don't have anything else. But this is a pretty rare game, I guess, and it is Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. And I'm about probably an hour and 15 minutes into it. I got the first star. I just got the first star, so however long that is. I'm level 5 with Mario and Malo. I think it's Malo. Um, and it's actually awesome. The game itself isn't in the best condition, I guess. If you can see there, the label is a little scratched, and I don't know how well. Yeah, see, it's got some gunk on the back, which kind of sucks. I paid $30 for it, which is fine with me because I've seen it go for a lot more. I'm sure there's this place I can get it for less, and here on the top, it's not in the best condition, but it's fine. It plays perfectly, and I'm not really looking to sell it, so it doesn't really matter. But I definitely got it cheaper than I would have if I was got it at, say, like a play and trade or something like that. But yeah, liking it a lot so far. I love how it looks, the graphics and everything. There's not really much else I can say about it, but I'm really glad I got it. And the last game I finally got on PS3 is Bioshock 2. I rented this a couple weeks ago, and finally bought it. I was really happy. I got out of work yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna just go buy Bioshock 2, and I was like, I really don't want to go to GameStop and give them business, so let me go into Play and Trade's right over there. The guy who owns it is a really nice guy, so I was like, let me just go there. Um, but I was getting rung up basically, and some girl who works there was ringing me up, and then the guy who I talk to whenever I'm in there, he comes out and he's like, "Oh, you should, do you want that on used?" So I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "It'll save you about $10, whatever." So he had this for $50 against GameStop's for 55. So it's right there, save $5. And then I had the discount card and stuff like that. So I got this for $48, which is cool. Basically saved 20 bucks if I was to buy it new with tax and everything. So I'm always down for saving money, that's for sure. So really good game. Maybe I'll review this. Probably not though. I'm probably about halfway through it. And yeah, that's it. These are the games I picked up. And just an upcoming thing, I talked to this guy that I work with, and it came up about, we always talk about games, and I said how I was in the market to buy a Sega Saturn, and he's like, oh, I have one if you want to buy it. He's like, I have about like 10 or 14, 10, he said between 10 and 14 games, all in really good condition. So I was like, yeah, I'll, give you like $50 for it, for the game, 2 controllers, all the hookups, and the 14 games or 10 games or so. So he was like, that's fine. And he's like, oh, I have other stuff too. I just don't have the time to play it. He's like, are you into Super Nintendo RPGs? I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, oh, well, I have, Mario RPG. He's like, I have Chrono Trigger with a mint condition, like player's guide. He's like, I have Secret of Mana. So I was like, yeah, I can definitely take those. So I'll see what he's asking for them, and I'll get the whole list tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know probably via Twitter, if you follow me. And that's it. Hope you guys are enjoying the early spring weather. If you're getting any, it was pretty hot here today. It was probably about 50-ish. But that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling and let you guys go and have a good night, guys.